I am going to give you a tour of my dorm. I've been on campus for a little over a week. Today was my first day of classes, so yeah, I am exhausted. I had 3 today, and my last one ended at 5, but we ended the day watching Psycho. So for the sake of not ruining my relationship with my roommate, I will only show you my side. So here is the place where you can shelf stuff. Yup. And you got your little chair. It's pretty comfy. Then you have your bed, which is a standard like dorm bed. It's pretty small. But then you have storage right under your bed. Sad thing is, you can't store your shoes like I did. I stored some of my shoes in this thing right here. Apparently that is against the rules. Here is where your shoes are supposed to go. My boots are pretty dirty. We went to a club a couple nights ago, and yeah, I don't even want to know what's on them. So this is where your shoes are supposed to go. We see how that worked out. We're already starting to move some of them in, but this is our snack drawer. We got a little mini refrigerator. These are our closets, my side, my roommate's side, and our bathroom, which is pretty standard with the shower. Pretty nice. Now there's one really cool thing about living in the Korean dorm that I never had to deal with when I was back in the States. Oh, don't look at that. Yeah, this is my ID card, and I have to put it in this little slot in order to turn on the lights and mess with the thermostat, which is very confusing because it's in Celsius. I'm a Fahrenheit kind of girl. But yeah, that was my dorm room. It's pretty basic, but it's pretty comfortable too, because in my last dorm I didn't have a bathroom. I had to share one with 20 plus girls. I don't have to do that anymore. I only share it with my blue-haired roommate. But yeah, other aspects to living in the dorm. Here in Korea, they recycle a lot. Back in the States, it's an option, but it's not really pushed. Here is like every major trash can has an option for like plastics and paper and all that, and I'm like, and it's in Korean too, so I don't even know which one to put it in. I just have to like peek inside and say, oh, that one. Another thing has been, I've noticed that in Korea, although there is very little littering, that's a surprise to me, is that it is hard to find a trash can. So our room actually doesn't have a trash can. We have to go to the end of the hall to throw our stuff away, which is inconvenient when you're a snacker like me and you're just like, and you have trash all the time. And so that's been different. Another thing is curfews. I did not have to deal with a curfew back in the States. We did not have one, but here we have a curfew, which to say the least, I'm glad that they haven't started the curfew thing until this week, because last week when we were not in classes, I definitely stayed out later than curfew. At my university, it's 1 a.m. I know at some other universities it's later or maybe even earlier, but yeah, at mine it is 1 a.m. a curfew. And if you don't make the curfew, they have like a point system, so you can lose points, kind of like Hogwarts, 10 from Gryffindor. So yeah, it's something like that. And if you want to stay out during the middle of the week, you have to register online. And if you don't and you're late, and how they know that you're late is because you have to scan your ID on this little machine every time you come in and out, so they can figure out that you're late. So yeah, if you want to, you know, stay out late, you have to do something online and say, hey, I'm not coming back tonight, ahead of time. And apparently you only get 8 of those a month for weekdays, and on the weekends they are unlimited. But yeah, I'm not used to the whole like, oh my gosh, am I gonna make curfew? Another thing, like taking my ID card, I'm not used to like, if I want to turn on the lights or have air, I have to have my ID and the little placeholder thing. So That's another thing that's been really different between my dorm here and my dorm back in the States. Also, we have room checks. I know back at home, we could have our room a living hell inside, but it would be okay because it would be our living hell. But here, it's everybody's living hell. So yeah, if you have a dirty room during room checks, you get points taken off. I hope I don't find that out. I am going to try to keep this room decently clean, at least on my side. So yeah, that's another thing. I'm not used to someone coming in my room and checking to make sure my room is clean. It's like a mini parent. But it's okay, I get it. They want you to have a clean area. They want to keep the university as clean as possible, so I respect that. But that's another thing that I'm not used to. And I've heard this, but I don't know if this is actually practice, is that if you don't leave your room for so many days, they will come and check on you. So those who are like, I want to stay in my room for a couple of days, I don't want to go to class, you better be prepared to get checked on, because they're going to worry about you. And I don't know what it is. I want to say it's like 72 hours if you don't leave the dorm. They're going to check on you to make sure you're okay. So yeah, those are just a few differences I have discovered so far while staying in a Korean dorm versus the dorm I was staying back at, that I was staying in back in the States. I'm sure I will find some more, in which case if I do, I will make another video about all of that. Again, my first day of class was today and I've only been here for like a week or so. But I have gone clubbing and I will definitely make a video about that. But before I let you guys go, I want to show you my view, which is the best part, and the part I probably should have started off with. That view though. That lake though. As pretty as that lake looks, it smells like Satan's ass. It is awful, but it means something to the university, so it's also beautiful. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video, found it pretty interesting. I know that my journey has just started, so I'll have plenty more videos to upload about my experiences here in Korea as a university student. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on my Instagram, which is below, and I have my Snapchat below as well. So, and I update that regularly, so definitely check that out.